Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm talking about comic book habits that make you look like a fool. This video is going to be kind of a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow, I feel like. A lot of truth is about to be said. Now, a lot of the things that I'm going to be saying, I need to take these as kind of personal reflection as well. Take these things that I'm going to say with an open mind. Just take a minute, take a deep breath, and let's go through these 5 different types. This is a type video, so just be prepared. The first type is the Hypebeast. The Hypebeast invests in comics purely based on current market value and ignoring personal interest. You know who you are. Buying every variant and exclusive, neglecting overall collection quality, and chasing graded comic books solely for potential profit, missing the joy of reading. This is the person that buys into the hype. This is the person that buys the graded comic books because that's what they think they should do. Buying every variant and exclusive at every con and every week at your local comic shop is not really improving the quality of your collection. And the biggest thing is investing comic books based on current market value, ignoring like what they actually mean to you and what if you actually have interest in that. I mean, we've all fell victim to the hype beast. This is something that is an inconvenient truth. This is something that's painful to hear. And it's something we can all learn from. I think we all fell victim to that in 2021 if you were doing this. The next is the Misinformed Collector. The Misinformed Collector believes that comic book grading is accurate and unbiased. They ignore the importance of condition and handling for long-term preservation, and they fall prey to hot takes and internet rumors about future values. The Misinformed Collector is most people when they get into this. You have to kind of learn from the school of hard knocks with this. And so many people get burned right off the bat, getting back into like convention exclusives and variants and stuff. You realize that this stuff doesn't have any real value. It doesn't improve the quality of your collection. And the biggest thing is the grading. You saw everybody else was grading. You think that this is something that you need for your collection. You think that it's accurate. You think that your grading of your own comics is not accurate. Or when you're buying something and you think that person is being truthful and unbiased when they're the ones trying to sell you something. The comic book grading is very fallible. How many 9.6s have you seen that should have been 9.8s? How many 9.8s have you seen that should have been 9.4s? These are human beings doing this, and you don't know their true motives and what they're actually trying to do. The Misinformed Collector also doesn't properly know how to store books a lot of times. Like, they buy like oversized Mylite 2 bags, like for like golden age type books, and then they put like modern size books in them. Or they buy like Mylar bags, and then they put like the wrong backing boards in them that don't correspond with the right bags. Like, these are just certain examples of the Misinformed Collector. The next is the Hoarder Collector. Stockpiling entire runs of comics regardless of personal enjoyment or quality, neglecting to organize or properly store books leading to damage and disarray, and buying comics solely for completion's sake, neglecting the joys of individual issues. This is the person that has the entire room filled with crap that they don't even know what they have, just buying books to complete a run, just to complete the run, regardless of whether the condition is good or they actually care about the book or care about the series. They just stockpiling another one. And then you have the issue of just having so much that you can't keep up with it. You know, you going to new comic book day every week and the new issues just stack up. I've seen this in most of the collections that I have gone and seen. It's just in disarray. They lose track of stuff. You start losing books you thought you had, or you thought you had something, but you never had it. And then just buying something to just say that you've completed it is just a total waste of time and money. and you're losing the joy of actually collecting the issues that you really wanted to collect. The next one is the Materialistic Collector. They focus on the monetary value of comics over the artistic or cultural significance, missing out on a deeper appreciation for the books. And they prioritize pristine condition over personal enjoyment and reading experience. This is the guy that is buying the comic and bringing in the UV light and the extra light to evaluate this book because there has to be a certain condition. Now, this person could very likely be submitting this for grading. Usually the Materialistic Collector does that because they don't necessarily have an appreciation for the book. They're just trying to get the most value out of it. And the condition is everything. Neglecting the history and the context behind it. So these are people that don't really understand vintage comics or see the importance of them. Just because the story is not great to you now and a modern audience doesn't mean that this vintage comic doesn't hold true historical significance for comic book collecting and comic book stories that came through in the future. And you miss out on a deeper appreciation of what comics are supposed to be about and what comics used to be to where we are now. And then focusing on the monetary aspect of it, you see a comic and you just see dollar signs. This is most dealers, if not all dealers that I've encountered. They just see, they see a stack of vintage comics and all they see is just money. They don't have any appreciation over the artistic and cultural significance of the books. And the last is the social media collector. Bragging about purchases and valuations, neglecting the importance of community engagement. Seeking validation through online likes and comments, losing sight of personal passion. And obsessing over social media trends, missing opportunities for genuine connection and learning. I would say that this is most comic book YouTubers, and I can definitely learn a lot from reading my own words here. Chasing the likes and the comments for things, buying comics just to make a video. I trolled myself and I trolled many of you comic book YouTube people out there because I know you're just buying stuff just to make another video. You're buying the $60 mystery box and your entire channel becomes buying mystery boxes, or you're the guy that continues to get mail hauls or AOKs or, what did I get in the mail? Unboxings. It's obvious what you're doing. You're just trying to keep content. You're trying to keep the audience engaged with you, pretending like you're this big collector when really you're just trying to keep content. You're just buying stuff for the sake of making another video. Bragging about big books, big key issues or first appearance books that are a certain grade, seeing that that's going to get you some kind of clout in the community. It can only get you so far until people see, who you truly are and whether you're a fake collector or not. Guys, these are the types of mistakes, the ways that you can be a fool in the comic book collecting hobby. Did I miss anything? Let me know. If at any point in time you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you like this video, subscribe for more. Take care.